Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior and PBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior and PBL para sa...
Far so good for both teams, but nananatiling lamang dito ang Pasig Stallions. Let's see the adjustments of the Caloocan squad. Riley De La Cruz immediately knocks down a three-pointer from the right corner.
And those are the plays that I was trying to mention earlier. No? Yung mga ganong plays for Riley De La Cruz where he doesn't need to exert much effort. You know, just put him in the spot where you know he's gonna excel and he's gonna get some points. And I mean, that was the right play for Caloocan.
With a few seconds left, forced to shoot. Missed that shot. Itong si Rafael Cheng. Takbo dito ang Caloocan. Baltazar finds Albahon. Missed the shot. Creating some space. Has to give it up. Jumper won't go. Riley De La Cruz. And this time, Albahon or Apacible scores for Caloocan.
Yeah, De La Cruz was able to get the offensive rebound. He thought he was fouled. That's why he threw that ball up. Pero itong si Apacible was there for the putback.
Tyrese Tang from left corner decides to attack and makakakuha siya dyan ng foul.
Yeah, great read by Tyrese Tang. Attacking that close out. Tinignan niya yung paa kung ano may naka-forward na paa. And right away, inatake niya. And that was the right read in that situation.
Well, he was looking for a basket and one opportunity. Yun nga lang, hindi pumasok. And then we saw the frustration on Tyrese's face. Pero he's still rewarded with 2 free throws. Let's see. Now they're only up by 5 points here. Make it 6, sabi ni Tyrese.
Oh, pero for Caloocan right now, no. And after that 3-pointer by Riley De La Cruz, if I were Caloocan, I would have gone back to that guy.
Habang mainit-init pa.
After that basket, pwede mo siyang balikan eh. And not only for him to get going, but that's gonna keep the defense moving and guessing eh.
Yes. And alam naman natin na hindi chamba yun.
Yeah.
Pero ito, isa pang hindi chamba. Abahon from underneath. Scores easily for Caloocan.
Yeah, and Kobe Abahon continues to be aggressive and to put in a lot of energy para dito sa Caloocan squad na ito.
Kicks it out to Tyrese Tang. Jordan Yang left wing 3. Medyo napalakas.
Yeah.
They will turn the ball over to Caloocan. And again, 5-point deficit lang itong Caloocan after their good run. 62-57 is our score. Under 4 minutes remaining in the third.
And Jordan Yang had a 3-pointer earlier, so that was the right play in that possession. Ito si Tyrese Tang giving up that extra pass, pero Jordan Yang nagmintis eh.
And ito, great screen by Abahon, pero Riley De La Cruz just missed on that 3-pointer. Rafael Cheng, kontra dito kay Abahon, leaves the defender behind, decides to attack, missed that shot. Kobe Abahon secures the board on the rush. was about to pass to Baltazar, but great read by Yang. And now Flores will attack, but bounces it off. And Yang gets the finish.
Well executed play on the fast break by Pasig Stallions. Again, they were able to get that turnover, and whenever they run on the break, talagang they're making the right decisions. And one big reason why is ito nga yung lineup na naman nila eh. Na apat na gwardiya itong si Flores playing the 4 spot already for Pasig Stallions. And this guy is also a guard who can read the floor very well, who can handle that ball really well, make the right decisions for you. Yun yung nakikita kong malaking advantage itong Pasig Stallions right now.
Well, Tyrese Tang will have to take a seat. Papalitan muna siya ni Vergara. And speaking of Tyrese, he's really having a hard time here in this ball game, ano? Especially itong Caloocan. Merong maganda-gandang match-up para sa Pasig Stallions, but Caloocan just missed that jumper. And Pasig naman ang susubok pumuntos dito. Up by 7 points. Jordan Yang attacks 2 defenders, kicks it out. Flores fires for 3. Misses. Battle for the rebound. Baltazar ang makakakuha niyan. Takes it strong to the rim. Nagmintis nga lang. Sang nila pa rin ang bola. Gets fouled from behind by Stefan D.
Well, itong si Baltazar was able to get through 4 defenders. He was able to attract a lot of guys on that drive. And itong si Apacible. Again, he's been doing this all game long. He's been out there fighting for those loose balls, getting those offensive rebounds, and now he will be rewarded with 2 shots.
Missed the first one. Yun nga, no, itong si Baltazar attracted the defense of the white shirts. Meron sa harap, likod at gilid. But still worked for them somehow, although there was no conversion on that play. Pero Apacible naman, may isa pang tsansa on the second free throw. Down by 7 points. Missed both. Jordan Yang secures the defensive rebound.
Yeah, nice opportunity for Caloocan coming out and empty on that free throw trip. And here comes Flores. Once again, this guy is playing that 4 spot, but whenever he has that ball, he can create the offense already for Pasig Stallions right there. It was just a simple dribble drive action, and Flores was able to get a basket.
Well calculated steps para kay Flores, and ngayon Caloocan naman ang pupuntos. Reyes, balik kay Baltazar. Baltazar gets rejected by Flores. Lucky for...
And that's also one more thing na maganda with this lineup eh. They can switch everything. That time, itong si Baltazar asked for that ball screen. Si Flores yung defender nung screener. So nag-switch lang sila eh. And Flores can defend a lot of positions. He can match the speed of a guard, kaya nakakuha sila ng stop doon.
Exactly, yung versatility ni Flores is also being really becoming really a challenge for Caloocan. Oh, that shot from D was too deep. They battle it out for the ball possession, pero nagkaroon ng foul on that last sequence.
Well, that was a hard fall by D.
Yeah. Nag-dive siya doon para doon sa bola na yun. 9-point lead ang Pasig, 66-57. And there'll be a free throw since at a penalty situation ang Pasig, only 1 for Caloocan, playing it safe. Pero ito, si Jonas Reyes, kababalik lang niya dito sa aksyon in the third quarter. Shooting for 2. I'll get the first one in. One more for Janas. .122 remaining in our third quarter. Second free throw nito ni Janas Reyes for Caloocan. 1 out of 2. Flores secures the defensive rebound.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities for Caloocan, but they're missing on those free throws. And here comes Flores once again attacking. Was able to get the foul. Although hindi papasok yung kanyang tira, meron siyang 2 shots dito kahit wala pa sa penalty yung Caloocan.
Naging pinball si Flores din eh. Bumanda-banda sa dalawang defenders, pero yun na nga, no? yung resilience niya when it comes to attacking the shaded area. Sabi mo nga, 4 na posisyon yung kaya niyang pwestuhan dito. And the versatility of this guy, and also the shooting ability at the charity stripe.
Yeah, that's 18 points already para dito kay Flores. And again, yung kanilang lead is back to 9 points. Make that 10 points once again para dito sa Pasig. And despite the better performance of Caloocan to start off this second half, naka-recover naman itong Pasig Stallions.
Well, yun na nga, ano. That was a turnover once again for Caloocan, losing that ball on their court, and immediately scores with the left-handed finish is Rafael Cheng.
Yeah, nobody was out there to check itong si Rafael Cheng. And again, ang pinaka-delikadong player sa loob is the one with that basketball. And Caloocan, I don't know what happened with their defense right there. Walang bumantay kay Cheng eh. He went all the way for that layup.
And also talking about Cheng, grabing improvement niya since last season. And ito na naman siya. Finds a better opening. Heavily contested nga lang dyan si Lucas Wee.
Yeah. But then again, it was Rafael Cheng making the right reads right there. After he was able to pass that ball to a big guy from that inbound, he went for that backdoor right away to attack that shaded area. And merong defender sa harap eh. That's why he dropped it off to Lucas Wee. Again, that was the right decision in that situation.
Well, having their biggest lead in this ball game so far, and Lucas Wee goes 1 out of 2. Kukunin yan ni Angelo C. of Caloocan. Now they have the leather. 28 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Down by 13 points. Trying to shake off the defense of the white shirts. Pulls up for 3. And it's in. Coming from Janas Reyes.
And the possession was going nowhere for Caloocan in that time. But Janas Reyes was still able to knock down a 3-pointer. But the big answer on the other end, Rafael Cheng to finish off the third quarter.
What a way to close the third quarter. Rafael Cheng is on fire, knocking down the 3 right on the buzzer. Lamang dito ang Pasig Stallions.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior and PBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to.
And now on to our fourth and final quarter. We ended the third quarter with 74-61 with a 3-pointer coming from Rafael Cheng. And as we mentioned, that was a great way to end the third quarter, giving them back up to a 13-point lead. And now entering the fourth quarter, they have the ball possession.
And again, that was a better quarter for Caloocan. They were able to score 20 points in that quarter compared to 14 nung second quarter. But yeah, they allowed Pasig Stallions to score 23 in that third quarter.
Yep. Better performance nga naman sa Caloocan in the third quarter, pero tignan natin if they can cash up dito sa ginagawang atake ng Pasig Stallions. But Jordan Yang goes above and scores for Pasig.
And that's up to 17 for Jordan Yang already. And a lot of guys scoring, 3 guys scoring in double figures for Pasig Stallions. It's Rafael Cheng with 15. Ito si Jordan Yang with 17 and Flores with 19. And that's another 3-pointer para kay Janas Reyes.
Janas Reyes knocking down another 3-pointer to open up the fourth and final quarter. Yang decides to attack, evades a couple of defenders, and gets the finish.
And Yang getting another bucket. Again, itong Caloocan, like what you always say, they can trade baskets with Pasig Stallions right now. This is the fourth quarter already.
Yeah.
Time is not on their side. They need to make things happen.
But ito si Angelo C. decides to attack, but heavily guarded by Yang and Wee.
Well, that driving lane is too tight para dito sa Pasig Stallions. They're collapsing really well.
Let's take a look at this once again. How about that finish by Jordan Yang? You mentioned double figures. Isa siya sa tatlo ng Pasig Stallions. So that could have been a 4-point attempt para dito kay De La Cruz. Pero yun nga lang, nevertheless, Cheng fouled the jump shooter right at the arc.
And it was Riley De La Cruz. So
it was.
That makes it worse. And they're gonna review this because I think the foul was on the landing spot. So kung sa landing spot talaga ito, it might be upgraded to an sportsmanlike foul. We're gonna get 3 shots and the ball possession. Although ito si Rafael Cheng, we can see him from their bench. He was telling his coach that yung attempt ni Riley De La Cruz was going forward. Kaya tumama sa kanya.
Pero katulad nga ng ibang mga smart plays na mag-aantay ka ng defender to create some contact, parang ganun din yung nagagawa ni Riley De La Cruz. Although, yun nga, no, sa 3-point line niya ginawa. Let's see our officials call.
Yeah,
oh,
sportsmanlike foul. Well, for Rafael Cheng din kasi, even if that was the case, even if he was right there we can see that Riley De La Cruz is moving forward with his shot, but if you're the defender, you still have to give enough space for the jump shooter to land.
Yeah.
Pwede ka namang mag-close out sa kanya, pero yung paa mo sa gilid dapat may landing spot pa rin dapat siya.
And I think ang miscoordination lang dun kay Rafael Cheng, ang naalis niya lang yung left foot niya instead of the right foot. Andun yung intention niya, kaso sa split second na decision making na yun, yung kaliwa yun na galaw niya. And then, sabi nga natin, no ill intention. Kaso nga lang si Riley De La Cruz yung na-foul mo. So the first free throw is good para sa kanya.
And also we saw in that replay that itong si Rafael Cheng used his right hand to challenge that shot, which is not really the proper hand to use in that situation. Kasi right-handed itong si Riley De La Cruz. So if you're gonna use your right hand, you're gonna go across the body. So yung buong sitwasyon na yun talaga is very prone to fouling the jump shooter. Pero very lucky for Pasig Stallions. 2 out of 3 lamang for Riley De La Cruz, but they're gonna keep the possession because of that unsportsmanlike foul.
78-66 ang score natin dito. And bola ng Caloocan after that unsportsmanlike foul called against Rafael Cheng. Mabalik siya sometime around 5 minutes.
Itong Caloocan has the chance to trim the lead down to 10 or to 9 if they want to go for a 3. But they're going to turn the ball over.
Too aggressive on that attempt is Caloocan. Now, offensive foul naman na naitawag sa kanila. 12 nga dito ang inahabol ng Caloocan MDJ Sports. Now, the Stallions up by 12 points. And the change of players. Angelo C. will take a seat. Palit sa kanya dito itong si 18, si Simon Bonaoga. Tyree Stang back in action against Janice Reyes. Jordan Yang pulls up, middle 3, knocks it down.
What about Jordan Yang? That long 2.
Yeah, long 2.
After that handoff by Tyree Stang, but Jordan Yang is just hitting from everywhere right now.
Umatrasa na siya ng konti doon, tres na. Pero yun na nga, yung accuracy. Isa siya sa tatlong double figure scorer para dito sa Pasig. Sa Pasig, but Baltazar was able to get that jumper.
Yeah, and one of the bright spots as well for Caloocan is this guy, itong si Baltazar. It's another jumper for him. Jordan Yang trying to go back-to-back, but the defender was right in front of him. He was asking for a foul right there, non-given. But I think they will keep the possession.
Yeah, but there will be a timeout on the floor at balik tayo after this break.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior and PBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin, isang pangarap.
From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. That's our quarter scene stealer, brought to us by Chef's Magic. Bola ng Pasig, but Flores immediately lines it up for three, a bit short. Takbo dito sila Baltazar and it goes straight to the basket, pero yun nga lang, magmimintes. Ganito daw mag-fast break finish, sabi ni Tyrese Tang.
That was a touchdown pass para dito kay Flores to Tyrese Tang for that easy layup. But yeah, that was a sorry miss for Caloocan. Would have been 2 more points para sa kanila.
Janice Reyes asks for it from the right corner. Won't go for that 3-point attempt. Oh, Marcus Baltazar takes it away. Janice Reyes immediately scores and gets a bonus.
That was a smart move. Galing to kay Jenas Reyes. Not rushing into the shot. Faked a little bit. Split second fake lang eh. Talagang pinatalon niya lang to get the defender off balance and then went for the shot anyways. He was able to get a contact in the basket. And that is brought to us by Pound for Pound Fitness.
Split second nga lang, yung peke na yun, kumagat ka agad.
Mahirap yun ha, mahirap yung ganun kasi wala ka na sa rhythm eh.
Yeah. Pero nga lang, hindi niya nakumpleto ang 3-point play. Tyrese Tang stops and pops on that floater and it's good.
And again, yun yung confusion na nakikreate ng mga ganong nung mga ganong atake ni Tyrese Tang eh. Imagine, he's a left-handed, pero bago siya umatempt, biglang ililipat niya sa right hand niya eh.
Oo, and sabi nga natin, left-handed siya pero kanan yung pinag-finish na doon. And yun nga, there will be a whistle again against Tyrese Tang.
Yeah.
And kino-confirm ito sa ating game official and our official is very sure of that call. And we got Abahon at the line.
And he's talking to his dad. Because I think his dad was telling him na foul talaga.
Hindi ka na makareklamo sa referee. Dito lang sa tatay mo, para hindi ka mo-technical kung sakali.
Kaso sabi rin ni Coach TY, foul talaga.
Wala. Foul talaga. Pero ito, Kobe Abahon. Sets both in. Pero yun na nga, nakaalagwa na dito ang Pasig Stallions. And now they're up by 13 points despite great efforts of Caloocan MDJ Sports. And now we only have 6.5 minutes. There's still plenty of time in the fourth quarter. A lot of things can happen. But yun na nga, kanina pa natin paulit-ulit na sinasabi, hindi pwedeng makipagpalitan ng puntos ang Caloocan sa Pasig because Pasig is also a very capable team to score. And how about that attack from Jordan Yeng? Yun nga lang, in and out situation. Janice Reyes on the other end converts.
Yeah, there were 3 defenders already on that attack by Jordan Yeng. Could have dropped it off to another teammate, but itong Caloocan was able to get a steal, although they missed on multiple opportunities right there.
Multiple opportunities missed. Jordan Yeng will take it away and left-handed finish for Pasig Stallions.
And finally, Jordan Yeng getting a basket right there, but Jenas Reyes will answer immediately on the other end. Caloocan are making baskets, but they really can't trade right now with the Pasig Stallions.
But Janice Reyes exploding here in the fourth quarter. Pero yun nga lang, hindi gagana ngayon yung fast break attack ng Caloocan, and Flores will pace here for his Pasig squad.
And this is the right thing to do right now for Pasig Stallions. Hindi sila pwedeng magmadali sa mga tira nila eh. They're the ones in the lead right now.
Nadadala sila sa run and gun action itong Caloocan, but another attempt, 3-pointer this time.
Just like that, that's another shot early on the clock for Pasig Stallions.
Lucas Wee fires for 3, misses. Sa kanila pa rin ang bola and makakakuha na sila dyan ng foul after a lot of attempts.
But then again, for Pasig Stallions, multiple shots right there, multiple opportunities right there, although some of those shots weren't really that good because it's still early on the clock. But again, if you're gonna give a lot of chances for Pasig Stallions, talagang eventually makakakuha na sila eh.
Yeah. Pero ito, natawagan dito ng technical si Rion C. Natawagan siya dyan dahil sa uniform. So, improper wearing of uniform upon entering the court. And yun nga yung napansin ko dito. Nakatakin yung bandang harapan ng uniform ni C. Kaso nga lang yung likod hindi. So, I was waiting for the call actually. Pag turn around niya, nakita na yun ng ating referee.
Yeah, and might be something na makakasakit for their case if magkakaroon man ng comeback ang Caloocan dito after Riley De La Cruz knocking down that free throw. Pero itong si Flores, meron siyang 2 shots right here, and I was saying earlier na itong Pasig hindi naman nila kailangan magmadali dito.
Yeah.
They can set up their earlier they had a lot of success on running those stagger actions. Maybe they can go back to that para mahaba yung kanilang play na ma-execute. They're gonna get a quality shot and they're gonna be able to burn so much time on the clock. Yun yung kailangan nila right now.
Flores gets 1 out of 2. And going back to your point, partner, also to disrupt yung momentum na binibuild nitong Caloocan. They were running and scoring. So, they have to take their time. Itong Pasig, lamang sila kanina ng more than 10 points. And right now, back it up to 11 points and great pass. Hindi nga lang yan papasok. This time, itong kay Abahon.
Sorry, miss. Para dito kay Abahon, that was a great setup job para kay Rondel Armado.
Oh, Jordan Yang, top shot, won't go. Janice Ring. Oh, there was a technical against the head coach of Pasig Stallions.
Well, I think they're complaining about that attack by Jordan Yang. They believe there should have been a foul called. But again, minsan kasi yung mga officials natin, they're also looking at the situation.
Yeah.
And Jordan Yang forced that one eh. Parang 2 or 3 defender yung nakabantay sa kanya and still went for that shot anyways. And minsan hindi rin talaga mare-reward ng tawag yung ganun.
Pero yun nga, no? Caloocan was not able to capitalize on that technical free throw. Still at an 11-point deficit here. But there will be a timeout sa ating game. Balik tayo after this break.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior and PBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to.
Back in action here with 4 minutes 18 seconds remaining in our 4th and final quarter in the 6th and another division matchup. Itong si Jacoby Abahon with that explosion in the 3rd quarter. And right now, si Janice Reyes naman of Caloocan MDJ Sports ang nagpapakitang gilas with this final quarter. Ganun pa man, nananatiling lamang ng 11 puntos dito ang Stallions, 87-76. And tingnan natin kung makakahabol ba itong Caloocan with their run and gun tactics or mag-a-adjust pa at mag-uubos ng konting oras itong Pasig Stallions. Takes the inbound itong si number 22 of Caloocan. Riley De La Cruz crosses the defense, 2 white shirts, no problem.
What about that attack by Riley De La Cruz? There was no space for him to operate in that situation that he was still able to get a shot right there.
And katulad nga ni Flores, who can score from all over. Ganon din naman itong si Riley De La Cruz, whether it be an outside shot or if he will attack the shaded area, walang problema. Pero ito, bola ng Pasig Stallions. They're up by 9 points. A bit short on that floater. Itong si D. Kalookan na naman ang atake dito. Riley De La Cruz turns around. Oh, yun nga lang. Traveling violation kay Bonaobra.
Yeah, Bonaobra could have went for the short stab already. It was wide open for a split second right there.
Could have taken the shot.
Yeah.
And may possibility pa na ma-foul siya doon sa attempt na yun. Pero ito, bola ng Pasig. And itong si Rafael Cheng back in action after that 3-minute rest para sa kanya. Flores goes coast to coast and makakakuha siya dyan ng foul. And Janas Reyes and Flores, great show of sportsmanship for these two. Shooting for 2 free throws is Tristan Flores.
And this guy also played very well for Pasig Stallions. We've been mentioning this guy as one of the point forwards of this team. He's playing that 4 spot, but moves like a guard, making the right decisions for his team, and yeah, very effective in this afternoon.
Goes 2 for 2 is Tristan Flores. 3.5 remaining. Palapit na tayo ng palapit sa ating final 2-minute mark. And dire-diretso pa rin ang ating aksyon. Naghahabol dito ang Caloocan. Kobe Abahon takes it strong to the rim.
That's an easy layup for Kobe Abahon. Just too athletic and just too hard to stop.
Yeah.
Si Kobe Abahon.
The crowd is also fired up here in this matchup. Pero yun na nga lang. Natawagan dyan ng foul itong si Rion C.
Yeah, that was Rion C turning the ball over and committing the foul. We're gonna see this one more time. That was the steal. And that was the foul of Rion C.
May frustration na dun eh.
And also after he was able to get that ball, he needs to understand as well that maraming defenders na humahabol sa likod. So hindi niya talaga pwedeng i-dribble yun. He needs to give up that ball. Especially, he is playing that 5 spot for Pasig Stallions.
Yeah. Exactly 3 minutes remaining. Bola ng Caloocan, down by 9 points. Oh! Miscommunication on that pass. Stolen by Pasig, and Flores gets a basket and one. Now he will be rewarded of one more shot. Try to complete the 3-point play, and Tristan Flores, as we take a look at our pound-for-pound fitness foul counted play.
Flores once again getting another basket on the break using that sidestep off that Tyrese Tang outlet pass.
Balik sa 11 ang kanilang halamangan, 91-80. Still a dominant second game para sa kanila, and completes a 3-point play is Tristan Flores, giving them a 12-point lead. Riley De La Cruz, may hawak ng bola. Oh, anticipated by Tyrese Tang. But Caloocan will retain the ball possession.
Yeah, great defense on from Tyrese Tang. Laban dito kay Riley De La Cruz, no? He understands what this guy can do. That's why he's not giving him any space at all.
Abahon misses on that jump shot. Ganon din si Janas Reyes, and Flores secures the defensive rebound. Yang and Cheng was asking for the ball. Now, pupuntahan kay Yang. Oh, great read by Janas Reyes. Stealing it mid-air, gives it off to Baltazar. Just couldn't finish. Pero lucky break for them. Mananatili sa Caloocan ng bola.
It was Kobe Abahon keeping the possession alive with that tap. With 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining, this is a 12-point lead already for Pasig Stallions, but we all know what Caloocan can do. They have a lot of players out there who's capable of scoring big and scoring quick for them. So itong 12-point lead ng Pasig, hindi pa to safe.
Exactly, and yun nga, no? May oras pa dahil mabilisan niyang humahabol itong Caloocan, but we have a coach's challenge or a review on the floor with 9 seconds away from the final 2 minutes. Pasig na nanatiling lamang dito ng double digits as we see on our screen the side of the Stallions. 92-80 is our score.
Oh, yeah. The ball stays with Caloocan.
Well, the challenge was unsuccessful. Let's take a look at this once again. This is what caused or triggered.
That was too close.
Yeah.
That was an unsuccessful challenge for Pasig Stallions.
Plenty of time on the shot clock of Caloocan, but not so much on the game clock. Offensive foul, and this is not what they want to do in this kind of in this situation, especially. Ilang minuto lang ang natitira sa atin.
Ito si Bona Obra didn't need to do that anymore. Dito sa ating angle, kitang-kita natin that he held on to was it Jordan Yang's jersey? Yeah. He should have just set that elevator screen a little bit better rather than trying to hold off to a player.
And marks the final 2 minutes of this ball game. Flores lines it up for 3, misses. Riley De La Cruz passes to Abahon and too easy for Kobe Abahon.
Well, I believe itong Pasig Stallions didn't need a three-pointer in that possession, but they took one anyways. But Kobe Abahon just leaking out after that defensive stop.
Driving kick. Jordan Yang misses. Napunta lang sa kamay ni Tyrese Tang and gets the easy basket.
But that was another attempt from the outside, but still early on the shot clock. Good thing Tyrese Tang was there for the offensive rebound and the putback.
Riley De La Cruz aims for the triple. Won't go. Janice Reyes against Flores. Resets. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Marcus Baltazar pulls up for 3. Too strong. Angelo C. Offensive rebound. Putback wala. Mapupunta sa Pasig ang bola with 1:14 remaining.
And for Pasig Stallions, they need to manage the clock a little bit better right now. Hindi nila kailangan mag-attempt ng masyadong maaga dito.
Yeah, burn some time. Sa ganitong sitwasyon, napakabilis lumilipas ng oras. 1 minute 10 seconds remaining. And that's what they're doing. Tyrese Tang burning some time against Abahon. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Under 1 minute remaining. Flores aims for that two-pointer. Won't go. Riley De La Cruz on the rush. Decides to go for himself. Won't go in. And this could be it. 44 seconds remaining. 12-point lead pa rin dito ang Stallions, 94-82.
You're right. Might be it. No, with 39 seconds remaining, this is a 12-point lead already for Pasig Stallions, and I think it's safe to say that it's going to be a Pasig win.
Great game for both teams, but coming out on top is the Stallions. Oh, how about that? Ball almost getting stolen, pero siya rin ang kumuha nun. Talking about Tyrese Tang, sumubok pumuntos. The soft touch coming from number 3, itong si Rafael Cheng for Pasig.
Yeah, up until the very end, hindi nag-give up sa mga play atong Pasig Stallions. But for Caloocan, it was a well-played game as well. Para sa kanila, they really did their part, made it hard for Pasig Stallions this morning to secure that win. But again, itong si Riley De La Cruz was just 80% in this game.
Yeah.
Not really healthy, pero again, Caloocan was still able to put up a good fight. Props to them, but again, Pasig Stallions just getting the job done.
Improving their record to 2-0. Second game nila dito sa Season 4. And they once again secures the victory. 96-82. Congratulations, Pasig Stallions, 18 and under the division. What a matchup this has been. They kept it really close from the get-go until the third quarter. Nakaalagwa na itong Pasig Stallions, and they kept that lead on their side until the final buzzer. And of course, we will be meeting with our awardees in a short while. That'll be Don Benitez, Defensive Player of the Game, and Milo, Assist Champ of the Game. And mamaya, papakilala natin ang ating Player of the Game. But right now, we have our Don Benitez Defensive Player of the Game, Kobe Abahon, with 10 rebounds from Caloocan MBJ Sports. And also, we have our Milo Assist Champ of the Game from the Pasig Stallions. He's none other than Rafael Cheng with 6 assists. And right now, kasama na ni Andrea ang ating Chef's Magic Best Player of the Game. Andrea, take it away.
Thank you, gentlemen. Dedicated the double-double today, 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. Our best player of the game, Tristan Flores of the 16-under Pasig Stallions. Congratulations, Tristan, back-to-back best player of the game. I know that being the best player is not your primary goal every game, but where is this consistency coming from, Tristan?
I think the consistency comes from all of our practices. You know, every time we show up, our practice is almost every day for 3 hours from 4 to 7 after school. So I think us just showing up shows a lot, and it's showing in these games. And hopefully we can continue with the consistency and keep getting wins.
Tristan, this game is still a challenging game. You guys started slow, but how would you evaluate your collective effort, especially during the crucial minutes?
I think like it's just like chug out. Like we just can't give up. And you know, with each lineup we make adjustments, and I think the coach's adjustments that she made was right today. And then we were able to secure the win and secure a lead.
Very well said, Tristan. Do you have any shout-outs?
Shout out to my team, to all of the players in Pasig, the players in Xavier, even this older batch. Hopefully they win. And I want to thank all my coaches. Thank you for always being there for us. And I also want to thank my family and everyone who supports us here today. And shout out to England and Jude Bellingham. You know, he won the quarters in the World Cup today.
Congratulations, Tristan, and of course to the 16-under Pasig Stallions. Let's get back to you, gentlemen.
Congratulations once again, Tristan Flores and the Pasig Stallions 16 and under division. Pero babalik tayo for our 18 and under matchup of Pasig and Caloocan coming up next.